Hello, and in this video we're going to teach you the basic reset exercise that you will want to do before you do any other exercise. And it's very simple. The first thing you're going to do is you are going to move your feet to where they are about shoulder width apart. It doesn't have to be exact, but where they're comfortable. From here, you're going to take your hands and you're going to bring them up as close to the plane of your body as possible, to here, and then you're going to bring them down again. And what I want you to notice is that when they are up above your head, you're going to feel a certain tightness in through here, a tension. As you bring your hands down, I want you to hold that tension. That's your transverse abdominal muscles, and that's them waking up. So the first movement, we're going to go through each movement individually, and then we're going to put it all together. So the first movement is just here. Feel the transverse abdominis. Hold that tension as you bring your arms down. The second movement, you're going to come up, bring your arms down. We're going to take your right shoulder, bring it up, and roll it in a circle and drop it behind you. Then you're going to take your left shoulder, bring it up, roll it in a circle, and drop it behind you. And then, do it again. Up, find the tension, hold the tension. Right shoulder, left shoulder. Now I'm going to take the top of my head and I'm going to move it upward from this point right here, the place where the three big plates of the skull come together. There's a spot called the fontanelle, that's the soft spot on a baby's skull. And I'm going to lift from that. And as I lift from that, I'm going to let my chest swing forward. Not standing out like this, but just a simple forward swing of the chest. So lift and forward swing of the chest. And we're back here again. And we go. And right shoulder, left shoulder, lift from the top of the head and let the chest open. It's going to feel different for most people because a lot of us walk around with our chest collapsed, or we sit at the desk with our chest collapsed. So here is what we want. And then we're going to do it again. Up. Find that muscle tone. Bring the arms down. Right shoulder and back. Left shoulder and back. Lift up from the top of the head and let the chest swing forward. Now, you're going to find your pelvic girdle and it's going to tip forward and back just a little bit until you find its natural sitting place, which is going to be slightly anteverted. You're not going to curl under like this. You're going to let your butt swing slightly back behind you. So, a little bit of up. Find this, down, hold the tension, 1, 2, lift from the top of the head, let the chest swing out, let the pelvic girdle find its natural sitting place, and now loosen your knees. Don't unlock them and bend them, but just loosen them. So you are stacked on your bones, but your knees are not locked. As you do this, feel through the bottom of your feet. You'll know when you get it right because you will move to mid-foot balance. You won't be back on your heels. You won't be forward on the balls of your feet. You'll feel the balance going right through your arches. One more time. Feel that tone. Slowly bring the arms down. Circle 1. Circle 2. Lift the top of the head, the chest. Let the pelvis find its natural sitting point, slightly anteverted. Let the knees be loose. And now you are going to pull up on your perineum, where the Chinese call the Hu Wei point. This is the spot that is exactly between your anus and your genitals. And you are not going to like clench it, but you're just going to get the thought of it moving upward. And when you do that, you'll notice that the abdominal muscles all tighten just a little bit more. You're going to feel all of this. Now, we're going to add the last little thing, which is how to breathe while we do this. As I raise my hands up, I'm taking a breath in. As I drop them, I'm exhaling. As I make this roll, inhale, exhale on the drop. Inhale on the lift, exhale. Feel the pelvic girdle. You feel that on the exhale, just with the air out. And loosen the knees and pull up the perineum, and then breathe naturally. And here you are, and your posture, if you were to look at it from the side, you should feel your ear, your shoulder, your elbow, your hip, your knee, and your ankle all be in alignment, more or less, depending on what kind of structure of body you have. Some of us are going to be more in alignment than the others, but over time, this is going to help a great deal in finding the proper work posture. This is, I consider this the true mountain pose, the Tadasana in yoga. One other note, you never pull your shoulders straight back. It's always in this motion so that you can lift the collarbone up out of its sitting place and drop it right back into the groove where it's supposed to sit. If you pull it back, the moment your mind goes off, it falls forward. If you do this, it stays where it's supposed to be. So this is the basic reset exercise to reset your posture, to bring you into more of a state of alignment. You can do this every day.